Thanks for joining us for Noche Latina, the NBA celebration of the Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. And with Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, we've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. First for the Lakers, Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. And holding down the middle out of Central Michigan University, the skilled and ambidextrous 7-footer, Chris Kaman. Then there's Nick Young, and it's Gasol, and it's Tavares Ford. And then for the Miami Heat, Chalmers and D were saying the trio of LeBron, Wade, and Bosh all have options in their contracts to become free agents in 2014 if they choose to. And Steve, you have to think that at least one or two of them might exercise that right.
Well, you know LeBron.
Point guards over the past few decades. Coach told me that Nash's ability to control tempo, to get everyone involved, and to communicate so seamlessly with his teammates is what makes him so dangerous.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Going back to start the game. Here's LeBron.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrap.
The lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, I think the defensive...
Young against Wade. Back to LeBron. Feeds it to Haslam. And that is good.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
That they thought they were, and a lot of people imagined they were.
Well, how much time do I have? 3 or 4 shot clocks worth? I mean, I think there were a number of issues, as you might expect. Injuries played a significant role, but I think there was discord over how they should play, really no true identity. They were a big team trying to be small, a team without a number of shooters trying to spread the floor, an older team trying to go up tempo, coaching.
Passes to Battier. He feeds it to Chalmers. Passes to Wade. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown. Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Lakers trail by 12. Kobe goes in. Back to Nash. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. There's 18. Wade up top. 2 on the clock. The shot is off. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double did. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
He's one of the elite scorers in league.
He always believes he's a shot away from going on a run, and he's always hungry for buckets.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hey, Kevin. Jordan Farmar is back in the NBA after playing last season in Turkey. He's making about a third of what he could earn overseas, but he said, quote, "This is the only situation I would have taken a minimum deal with. I miss my family, I miss being home, and ultimately, I miss being a Laker." He's an LA native, won 2 titles in purple and gold, and guys, it's good to be back.
Yeah, he is a winner. No doubt about that. Thank you, Doris.
You know, there aren't many guys like him. Players who can accelerate to the rim and finish.
To go. And it's the Lakers the other way.
You know, for Pop.
Cole off the pick from Bosh. Cole the pass to Bosh. Feeds to LeBron. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And it's Allen with the jam.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And Steve, for Pau Gasol, he dealt with knee tendonitis from the first day of the season, then a concussion. Torn plantar fascia. I mean, he just had one setback, it seemed, health-wise after another.
It was just that kind of season, which symbolized the fate of his Lakers, too. They just never seemed to get it going until it was too late. But, you know, with Gasol, we're talking about a guy who's remained effective for a long time in his career. And when you have that kind of skill level, I think your game can translate as you get older.
Battier kicks to Cole. Pass to LeBron. Working on Bryant. 4 on the shot clock. And 12 points for LeBron.
Well, you got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Jordan Farmar, he's checked in for Steve Blake. Lakers trail by 4. Middle. And that one's good. And it's a 6-point Heat lead.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Farmar kicks to Kobe. Kobe draws the double. He passes to Gasol. He feeds it to Farmar. Outside, Kobe shoots from 12. Nice touch on the bank shot. Kobe's got 15.
He's simply a machine.
Lakers trail by 4. Inside to Gasol. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
Defenders down on the block with either hand.
And, you know, some have labeled him a finesse big man, Steve, but I think he's consistently one of the league leaders in offensive rebounds. You can't be a finesse guy and gobble up offensive boards. He's got that big height advantage, especially at power forward.
LeBron passes to Cole. Back to LeBron. Allen kicks it to LeBron. Just 3 on the clock, and he knocks down the jumper. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Heat
now presented by Sprint.
And we play 2 quarters.
The Sprint halftime report presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Only 3 teams in the entire Eastern Conference had a better than 500 record against the West, and no surprise the Heat were one of those 3, and they were dominant against Western Conference opponents all year long.
They double-team Kobe. Nick Young on the wing. Back to Kobe. The kick out to Young. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got 3 assists now in this one.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that.
They only gave it 5 games, Kevin. I mean, Mike Brown was 1-4 when he got fired, and that's impossible to install an offense and expect it to work that quickly. So, I mean, I think the offense would have been fine if they had given it time and given Mike Brown some time to install it.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Chalmers dishes to Haslam, and that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it. He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Miami trailing. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. 8 points for Dwayne Wade. Talking Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 in total. So this has been a great game. Both teams playing hard and really competing out there.
And Wade has a number of elusive moves, Clark, getting into the lane. He can spin, the Euro step, which I love, by the way.
Yeah.
And the windmill crossover.
He's got it all. I mean, he's figured out how to get to that bucket. And I think the crossover is probably his
time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
And Kobe throws it down hard. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even a exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over there.
Well, I just...
3 on 3. Kobe with it, now guarded by Mario Chalmers. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Chris Bosh.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint. Kaman gave up his old caveman look, guys, but he's still an intimidating presence in the post. Good size and strength and doesn't really get pushed around. Also excellent timing when it comes to shot blocking.
Lakers leading by 3. And 1:01 left here in the third quarter. Gasol kicks to Kobe. And the basket good. Kobe's got 8 here in the quarter.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
And Chris came in skilled offensive, ambidextrous, finishing inside, and a good mid-range shooter.
Yeah, I think he's really good offensively. He's got a lot of skill. He's tough to handle. The question mark with him is defensively. You know, his weak side rotations can be late. He's never really been, you know, a center that you kind of solidify your defense around.
Kobe gets the bucket.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Heat trail by 5. Pass to Haslam. Back to LeBron. It counts, and the foul. That one is on Keenan.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the evening. Gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Wade, right side. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Double team on Wade. LeBron. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Money!
Surreal alley-oop that time, Parker.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Gasol kicks to Kobe. Tries to keep it alive.
And a chance here to send it into overtime.
Need a 3.
Here's Wade. Good work defensively by Kobe. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Smart foul there. You got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
Boy, you hate to use the word choke, but to come away empty right there is just brutal. This game would have been over.
Haslam with it. LeBron kicks to Wade. Off target from downtown. Nash. Can't get the heave to fall. For the tie. Oh, he couldn't let that shot go to force overtime. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
Thanks for tuning in.